Hello, YouTube. Small screen spoiler show going live here in just a couple seconds. On the Alpha Geek. Hello, Alpha Geek. There. All right. So then, let's go ahead and get this party started in 5, 4, 3.
Mobile low bandwidth simulcast of this show available on Alpha Geek Radio. Using your mobile device web browser, go to mobile.alphageekradio.com to tune in now.
You are listening to a podcast of the Geek.io Media Network. For all of our shows and more, visit geek-io.net. And to help support the network, head over to patreon.com/geekio.
Warning. Listener caution is advised. The following broadcast contains bad language and bad grammar, and probably bad spelling, which is frankly an achievement for audio content.
This is the Small Screen Spoiler Show, where we discuss and spoil your favorite television shows. So if you have not watched what we're discussing, you might want to come back later. This is your final
spoiler warning.
I got to warn you. You're doomed to stay. Go. Go.
1, 2, 3, go!
Spoilers. The reason why I did it through VLC this time around, I can actually turn it down. This is the Small Screen Spoiler Show, episode number 39. I am CJ, Mr. Cupcake Boat. And that guy over there is, of course, Jared, good old Shake and Bake Azevedo.
Howdy do. Howdy do.
Howdy
Shake
do, yeah.
and bake. Boom. So Daisy is shake and Lincoln is bake, right? Is that how it works?
Yes. Yes, of course. She shakes and he's Gambit.
Yes. Right.
And,
Glad we got that cleared up.
Normally, invisible third chair is occupied by Daryl. There's a sponge for that Shaler, but he's not feeling great, so he's taking a week off. No big deal. Means less funny for you guys. Sorry.
Sorry, everyone. We really are.
Yeah, well. So, this week, Small Screen Spoiler Show, we got a very, very packed house this week. We have Daredevil, Season 2, Episode 1, Bang. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, Season 3, Episode 12, The Inside Man. Gotham, Season 2, Episode 14, This Ball of Mud and Meanness. And Better Call Saul, Season 2, Episode 5, Rebecca. So, instead of wasting any time, let's go ahead and roll right on into the guy that I'm wearing on my hat, Daredevil. Hey, folks, the Bat Devil's back.
Yeah, he is.
They're not even pretending this time around, man. He is just pretty much at this point just full Batman.
He's a little less grumpy this time, I thought.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed. Okay, first of all, still meh. First episode meh, but apparently this time around, I'm not the only person that thinks that.
No. I don't agree
It-
with you, but that's okay.
It apparently did. I'm not as mad as I was season 1, episode 1. I liked this episode. I really did. I liked Charlie Cox. Is just he's energetic for what he's doing. He's fantastic. Freaking guy from Mighty Ducks as
Foggy?
Foggy. He's so great. Like he's
Foggy,
still
do I look like I make healthy life choices, Nelson?
yes.
There's a
He's-
potential nickname that I didn't use.
Yeah.
So I want
Yeah.
to make sure I get in there somewhere.
he still continues to be the best thing on this entire show.
Oh, for sure. Without a doubt.
Oh yeah, and they're
His whole scene of going into the biker bar was just incredible.
oh my goodness, yes.
Smitty?
So no, this has a 9.2 on IMDb, and I think that's far too high.
That's too high. I'd say 8.5 for me, but
Yeah, I'd give it a solid 8.3. I mean, like I said, I liked it. I really,
wow. That's higher than I thought you were
no,
giving it.
I'm meh, but that's just because I had high expectations at the end of last season's Daredevil, and that's not even including Jessica Jones because I can't include Jessica Jones in.
We know you have an unhealthy obsession with Jessica Jones.
I do, in fact, almost to a level where I'm turning purple with envy. But I really liked the end of last season's Daredevil, so I was riding high. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go into this season like they got the writing straight, they got everything straight, everything's firing on all cylinders. I guess I just had my hopes up a little high.
Yeah, I
And-
guess I didn't have mine that high. I did. They do feel like they're settled into their characters much more this go around.
By
Like, just the interactions between Matt and Foggy, and even Karen.
Karen, Matt, and Foggy, just they have this chemistry that has come with working together for over a year now.
Yeah, you can tell that they're much more comfortable in their
Yeah.
roles, and they know what they're doing, and they understand where the writers are taking things, and they're filling it out good. I was really pleased with the progression of their character development.
Oh yeah, and like I said, don't get me wrong. I like this episode. I'm gonna stick with my 8.3, but it's just, I mean, I like the costume. The costume looks really cool.
It does look good solid costume. And I enjoyed the cold open with like all the action that you don't see.
Yes.
It's like cops going around and then turning the corner and there's a dude beat up.
Yeah, just-
what?
Yeah. You're under arrest.
Are you conscious?
And you got Matt. Just, I mean, he's being funny. Like he's being funny and smiling. Like
Yeah,
I'm not
smiling.
this.
Smile, Daredevil. It's okay to smile.
Yeah. And they're actually doing lawyering work completely for free, which is fantastic to see.
Yes, that was fun. And
For food,
the
for pastries.
yes, for pastries and fruit. We'll have plenty of pastries and fruit, but we have no money.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah,
say-
I did enjoy that they put that scene in there, so you could, I think one of the things that I don't know if everybody struggled with, but a lot of people struggled with in season 1 was Matt Murdock not being likable.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, he's
And they put that scene in there, I think, solely for the purpose to make Matt Murdock more likable.
yeah, oh yeah, no, entirely. Yeah, because I mean, you spent the entire season 1 of showing, Matt progressing towards a person who, disobeys the law and is a vigilante, and not necessarily making him a likable person because he's not liking himself too much. He's not liking what he is having to do in order to fill the need that is in Hell's Kitchen. So I think they purposely wrote him as a less likable character. But now he's comfortable in his own skin. He's comfortable in his own latex outfit.
And he knows what he's doing is important.
Yeah,
It's the whole
exactly.
speech he gives Foggy.
Yes.
Just in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll spell it out for you.
Yeah, right. That was that whole here's
Exhibit A of this dude who got mad and was gonna cut his ex-wife's girlfriend, whatever's head off, but that didn't happen because I beat the crap out of him.
Yeah. Cops wouldn't do anything. But I was there and he wound up in the hospital with but he's still alive. That's what
He's
matters.
still alive though. He may not be able to walk ever again, but he is alive.
And at least he owns up to it. Like, yeah, I beat people mercilessly, but yeah, they're still alive.
Well, you're the one who puts on a devil suit and beats the crap out of people every night.
Yeah, right.
But it was good. It was a nice little just kind of setting the stage, getting things ready for the season.
Yep.
Man, that was a lot of Irish people that died.
All of the Irish people.
Like, holy crap. And man, that was... I don't remember them being that intensely graphic on the violence in season 1, but...
What?
I guess there were no guns. I mean, well, the car. The car. Never mind.
With the car!
The car. I forgot about the car. But that was only one dude. It wasn't a room full of dudes. That you're getting shot in the neck, and the chest, and the hand, and somebody's hand cut off, and the head, and the face, and the chest, and the leg, and the arm. It's like blood everywhere. Sweet Lord, it just keeps going.
Yeah, that was what I'm like, man, this is getting really uncomfortable. Like, I'm okay with watching people die on screen, but man, this is just getting... Whew. Right. Okay, then. Well...
They're not all dead yet? No, they're still going? Okay. Yeah, they're still shooting them. Okay. Wow.
There's
that is a lot of bullets.
For the Punisher. Just in case you didn't know. By the way, Frank Castle is one of my favorite characters. So the fact that he's in this season of Daredevil is just, makes me so excited.
It's gonna be exciting. And then, and then if there wasn't enough violence for you, when we go back to where the police are investigating the scene, we're gonna have a nice camera pan through a bullet hole.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my God, that was gross. Like, that's just
what idea was that?
Come on. Some guy was very angry the day that they filmed this. I'm just going to put this through this hole and we're going to bloody it up. It's going to be a bullet hole. You know, that's not reasonable. I don't care. Okay.
CGI it. Make it magic. Make that magic happen. I want a camera pan through a bullet hole. You're going to get the dolly in there.
Dolly costs extra.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, it was an enjoyable start. But it was just, laying groundwork. So it'll be fun to see them build up from here. Because it's starting stronger than season 1. And towards the end of season 1, I absolutely loved it. So I'm all down. I'm sold. I'm good. I'm still kind of meh, but not nearly as meh as I was last time, and apparently less meh than some of the people on the internet. So, take that, voice of the internet.
No, Dale, you're not a bad person for not seeing season 1. Don't feel bad. It's okay. Just
that's right.
Go remedy that for you. Go take care of that.
Yeah, it's not like it's not
catch up with the rest of the world. You don't have region locking to blame just because you're in Australia.
I was gonna watch Jessica Jones with him, but there's no time, none.
Nah,
he was here.
And for the people listening who are confused, Dale's in the live chat for once.
Yeah, geek-io.net/live. So,
not in that chat, but or maybe he is. I don't know. I'm not in there.
Neither am I, because I didn't reinstall my IRC client yet.
You can use the web one. It's built right into geek-io.net/live.
No, I made it, but I don't know. I like my web client. I like my IRC client that I had. I don't even remember what it was now.
I'm sure it was great. Oh, Dale is in the IRC chat. Hi, Dale.
So, yeah, we're gonna geek-io.net/live Tuesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern on Alpha Geek DiamondClub.tv server, channel #geek.
Indeed.
But yeah, any other notes?
At the end of the cold open fight scene, he's standing on the top of a church that has a neon cross on it. Can't say I've ever seen one of those before.
There's plenty of those in New York.
I'm sure there are. I just never seen one. I was like, what? Really? That's a thing? Yeah, got your blinking neon cross. Come to Jesus. The arms dealer guy. Well, not arms dealer, but low street level, gun sales dude that he beats up for information.
Oh yeah,
He was great.
yes.
He shows up like ting ting. Oh crap! Daredevil jumps in. Oh come on, D. I'm out on parole. It's like, did you just call him D?
So awesome.
He throws his keys in the river. Man, he was great. I enjoyed him. And I'm glad that Daredevil's like recognized now, and people know who he is. They're looking out for him. Oh crap! And then I wrote down because Deadeye was dropped at one point, but I don't think that's a reference to anything, unless it's some kind of weird combination of Deadshot and Bullseye. I don't know, but
I'm guessing it was supposed to be a reference towards Bullseye, considering that's.
Yeah. There's no Bullseye in this season, right? We got enough. We got Elektra and Punisher. We don't need any more, do we?
I just care if Stick is back. That's all I need.
I'm sure Stick will show up again. I'm not worried about that.
Because that was the single greatest thing ever.
Oh yeah, he'll be back. I heard the hand dropped in one of the trailers, so I'm sure Stick will be back. And then aside from that, bang.
I liked Barenthal as Shane in The Walking Dead when I was actually watching The Walking Dead show. So
I only watched the first season, and he was fine.
Yeah, he was fine in it. So I'm excited to see his take on Punisher.
As long as he's not rubbing his head all the time.
Yeah. All right. So on that note, we're going to go ahead and roll right into get this show up rolling.
Yeah, we got 4 things to talk about.
Yeah, right. So into.
Oh, wrong one. I should read the notes. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, wait, no, that's Gotham.
The Inside Man. 8.3 on IMDb, which is...
Yeah. I'd say that's about right.
Yeah, about there. It was a fine episode. Yeah, you did get your... you get some inhuman action, which is always nice to see.
A little bit. Just a smidge. It's
a fine episode. Not super great though. You did get to see a little bit more of Space Zombie Ward's powers now. It's not just creepy skin sand that he fires. It also apparently turns people into chocolate
people
sauce.
Goo. Some kind of weird goo. And 5 people's worth of goo will fix you right up.
Yeah. Looks like they just doused him in honey. Like, this is what it looked like.
No, it looked like, I don't know what it looked like.
It's just like, all right, that had to be the most uncomfortable setup ever. It's like, all right, when do we stop pouring the honey? Just keep going. It's delicious.
Just like a big 5-gallon bucket of honey and just dump it on his head. Mix a little food dye in there just to give it that red tint.
Exactly. You did have some, you had some Whedon moments in this episode.
Oh, for sure.
Give me a hand. They get starting to creep me out.
Really? You're gonna go there? Why am I wearing a dress? It's all loosey-goosey under there.
Yeah. Which also was also almost a nickname for you. It's a little loosey-goosey under there. I did like the buddy cop moments between Talbot and Coulson. That was great.
Oh yeah, it was fun. It's like, well, congratulations, you've ruled out everyone.
Yeah.
Or everyone's a suspect.
Everybody's a suspect.
It's got to
Good
be
job.
him. Why? Because he called them creatures? No, he's Russian. Okay.
Yay, xenophobia.
She had a scar on her face. Something bad happened to her. She's got to be the one.
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, that was really really fun. I love the Whedon-esque writing. It seems to it's great when it happens, but it seems to be getting further and farther in between that we get those shining moments.
Yeah.
And that makes me a little sad because that's one thing I loved in season 2. It was just basically just all Whedon all the time. I don't want to say it's getting boring, but
Yeah, this one was a little slow. We need to get back into the good stuff.
yeah. And
We'll get
from
there.
what I saw of next episode is going to be a better one.
Yeah, that's what I've already heard because I accidentally saw someone saying about they were talking about watching S.H.I.E.L.D. this week, and they were like, "It's just dusty in here. I'm not crying." Like, oh crap! What happened?
It's yeah. I didn't
wait.
watch the entire thing, obviously, but it does
I
get.
watched the first couple minutes with
it's
Bobby and the being interrogated.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. But that's all. I didn't watch any more.
Yeah.
I'll save it.
I do like how they're showing Lincoln as a flawed person, but at the same time, again, just showing the fact that since she stopped being called Sky, that Daisy is just really, honestly, one of the best parts of the show.
Oh yeah, she's solid now. She's much less annoying. She's found her inner self and her peace.
Yes. Completely zen. Natural zen.
She's total zen.
Unlike Dr. McHuddy Gambit Pants. I like that. Yeah. So some of us went to med school.
Yeah, and then it's like, really, we're gonna fight and train now? Because Lincoln, he just wants to Netflix and chill.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Lincoln Depp. Chill.
I wanna. It's like, really, we should stream some good movies or something. I'm sure you can find something on Netflix. Like, oh, I know.
Like season 1 and 2 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I know. And then. Well played. Very meta. Should have gone there.
Yeah, right. There's this great show from this company that makes a bunch of movies, but they decided to go into a TV route for a while.
Why not?
Now, if Jed Whedon was still writing this show, you can almost guarantee that would have been in there. It's like the time that Angel referenced Buffy within the Buffy show.
Whoa.
Yeah, that one almost broke my brain.
And then, like, I was about to write a note because they've spent like the episode going back and forth and bickering, and then they're in the. She goes to his room to apologize, and they work it out. I was like, "Oh, guys, just bang already."
Yeah, right. And
I was like, "Oh, okay, never
and
mind."
then
Carry on. and then bang. It's like, whoops! I called it.
Yeah,
unintentional.
Nailed it.
We'll be here all night, folks. We'll be here all night.
Yeah, right. Somebody has to bring the bad pun humor since Daryl's not here. So, yeah, I mean, it's like it was obvious that Talbot was the inside man pretty much for the entire time.
Really? I totally missed it. And I was like, wait, what? I was like, Talbot? Really? Come on.
I am surprised, though, that they kept Creel as, a good guy in this.
Yeah, Creel is good now, apparently.
Yeah, reformed. I do like how they played his powers. That was fantastic, though.
Yeah, his powers were fun. We got to have lots of fun with his powers.
Electrified, and obviously that's not going to hurt him. And then freaking May just throws a metal bar at him, turns him into metal, knocks the crap out of him.
Yes, that was awesome. Go team.
Like, there we go. That's how things are done. Go
ahead.
Yeah, just continuing to be.
Yeah. It's like you're bringing a rocket launcher to a diplomatic conference.
Yeah.
Yes. Why wouldn't I? No guns allowed. Well, what about the people who aren't listening to the rules?
I hate it when I'm right. I'm sorry, this is a gun-free zone, so I'm going to have.
Yeah, he was great. He was bringing his one-liners nice and solid.
Not so much on the one-liners from Simmons this episode, though. But you didn't get much of Fitz or Simmons this episode.
Yeah, I don't even remember them being in this episode.
They were there.
They were
because they explained the vaccine for
yeah. That's right. Human vaccine.
Like we've already tried this once, folks, and it didn't end well. So yeah, let's not even try playing that trope again.
No, let's not go there. Just let that go. I know you're not going to, but please.
Yeah, no, that is obviously going to be a thread that is hung and then just completely destroyed by the end of the season. I do like how they reference earlier in the series with, hey, yeah, Creel got actually hit with the obelisk and still lived and is not technically inhuman because he was absorbing man before then. So, again, because I want my television universes to be the same, maybe an NGH guy, NHG or whatever it is.
Yes.
Same company that made Luke Cage and Jessica.
Oh, HGH or GHG.
Yeah, or HSN.
HGI. I'm pretty sure there's an H and a G in there.
And
Dale liked your nailed it joke, so good job.
Thanks, Dale. Somebody did.
Somebody appreciates it.
Statistically speaking, somebody has to. But yeah, so I'm just that's because they never get into why he has powers but isn't inhuman. So
he was an experiment. What kind of an experiment?
NGH.
HGNJH? Are they playing with Terrigenesis fluid or something? Was he made from Terrigenesis?
But then how was
freaky thing?
Yeah, but then how was Luke Cage and Jessica Jones made? So yes, we need more answers. Marvel, stop this.
Aliens. All aliens. Kree. Dim Credo. And always causing issues.
Right. All right. That's all I had for this.
I liked how they resolved the Talbot-Coulson conflict.
Yeah.
Wrapped it all up in one episode. It's like, okay, I can trust you, and you helped me save my son, so I can trust you. So now we're good. We're a team now, and we can be friends. Okay, well that was nice.
Kumbaya.
Well, and also, Jiayang was selective, but also crazy. So
yes,
can't trust her. Even I know she's my mom, but she's crazy. But maybe living for hundreds of years will do that to you.
Yeah.
And being chopped up into little pieces and put back together. And not dying.
Over. All right.
Over and over again.
So, speaking of Batman, let's go ahead and get into Gotham then. Season 2, Episode 14. This Ball of Mud and Meanness. 8.7 on IMDb, and I have to say, that's actually low.
Oh, wow. You're giving it higher than that.
This is probably my favorite episode of Gotham.
Wow.
This is exactly what I wanted. Gotham got its groove back.
Gotham's got its groove back. And all started with Mr. Cupcake.
Right? The Cupcake's the single greatest thing that's ever happened to Gotham.
Told you, man. I told you. Mr. Cupcake's where it's at.
He took Balloon Man and put him into a sleeper hold and made him tap out, man. Mr. Cupcake is #1. I want more Mr. Cupcake.
I do want more Mr. Cupcake. I hope we see him again. He was fantastic.
Oh my goodness. This was just like so absurd and over the top and just one-liners just flying everywhere.
We have to go find Mr. Matches. We'll find him through his associate, Mr. Cupcake, which I'm sure there's some sort of irony there. But and why, when they went into the place and the people were fighting, were they yelling Solomon Grundy? What was that about?
Well, Solomon Grundy's a Batman villain, so
I know, but they were like, Solomon Grundy, Solomon Grundy.
it might have been the person that was fighting in there before Mr. Cupcake got interrupted.
Maybe Mr. Cupcake becomes Solomon Grundy?
Oh my God, I need that in my life.
I don't know. I just want more Mr. Cupcake. That's all I want.
Mr. Cupcake becomes Solomon Grundy. Do it.
Oh. Yes, I have a note here, Mr. Cupcake, and it's underlined twice. That's how much I loved Mr. Cupcake.
So great.
He's what brought he saved Gotham. He got it back on track.
He's not the villain that we wanted, but he's the villain that we needed, and he's just like, and I mean,
$10 million. What? All right. Nah, I'm just kidding. I do it for $50,000, and he has to fight me. What?
Yeah. And I like how Alfred is giving him instructions as he's doing it.
Oh yeah.
And Bruce is just standing there like,
See, he's a larger man, so he takes more energy, and he starts to slow down, and he just puts him in a choker hold to win. Go Alfred, go. And we got our Bullock one-liners back.
Butler, you get beat up a lot.
For Butler, you get beat up a lot. Go ahead and check off that note. Okay.
And this was the episode with Lori Petty kind of jokering it up, and she was great in this. Oh my God, she was great in this.
Yes, we have our own Joker nightclub thing.
Yeah, right.
Whorehouse /
yeah. Once
punk
again,
rock hall, concert hall. I don't know what's going.
The limits of what they can physically show on network television.
They didn't show anything. There was just noises.
Well,
and
still,
people in lingerie.
You have the weed bubbling noise. You have people moaning. You have people getting slapped and then moaning more. I mean, all right.
Some chains. I heard some chains.
This is one step away from put the pig down.
Oh hell no! You're all under arrest.
Yes. Oh my God.
But yeah, Lady Joker was so fun and played it up very well.
Yeah, without going super Joker though, I'm kind of glad they gave just that homage.
No, it was like a very muted Joker. Other
Yeah,
than makeup.
but still anarchist, want to watch the world burn kind of person, which is great. I'm still completely good with it.
Like,
that's what you
said.
wanted.
He was your friend. Why did you just tell me where he lives? Somebody's gonna kill him. He needs to die now. He wanted to. It's cool. Don't worry about it. That's where he lives. Go get him.
Also,
Go get him, champ.
Also, yeah, they still did kind of push the envelope with, dude killing himself.
Yeah, that was.
It's like, all right, I expected that out of Mr. Robot. Like, I was good with that, but he put the gun down, and I'm like, oh no, no, bang! Oh, really?
Yeah. So should we just go ahead and talk about that scene?
Yeah, let's just go ahead.
I was really impressed at how that played out.
Me too, actually.
They didn't take it full trope, and they kind of, I don't know, like it just wasn't what I expected, and I appreciate it for not being what I expected it to be.
Yeah, I mean, kid who plays Bruce actually, doing a very good acting job in this. Like, he's, I like brooding Bruce. I like him a lot better as Proto Batman than just whiny spoiled rich kid. That entire scene just worked for me, and it was whoever they got to play matches. Just, oh my goodness, like that guy can act. Like he acted genuine remorse. Like he's killed hundreds of people.
And I never got in trouble for it. It just kind of wears on you after a while, man. So just go ahead, shoot me. Aim a little low. It's gonna kick a bit. Crap. Like come on, shoot me. I'm a monster. I don't know, just like the writing on that scene, the acting on that scene. It was an actual poignant, good scene in the middle of Gotham. Like,
like what is this madness?
All right.
this just got too real, and it was good. Like,
no, you're not a monster.
I wish you
were, but you're just a man.
Wow,
dang,
Bruce getting grown up.
Down. Walked out. Holy crap!
Bang.
That was good.
I like the rule of, I was a wise man told me not to point a gun at somebody if I wasn't willing to shoot them. Like, huh? All right then. Way to go, Bruce.
Listening to Alfred.
Yeah, right. It just I do like him beginning his. This obviously is beginning his descent into Batman.
Yep. That was my final note. Batman Begins.
Yeah, literally. I mean, he's going to be living on the streets with Selina to see how real people act. And then it wouldn't surprise me he comes back and just instantly goes into training with whatever martial artist he's going to go into training with. I still think we're eventually going to need a time jump because, again, kids don't stay kids for super long. So, or else we're going to run into the issue that we run into for Once Upon a Time fans where Henry is only supposed to be 16, but that kid's like 20, 21 and looks it.
You don't look 16 anymore, bro. I'm sorry.
No, it's like, all right, can we just just when I start to think that it was like, if they're just retconning his age, nope, they mentioned the fact that he's 16. I'm like, no, just let's not do that. 16 left like a long time ago.
I did enjoy Gotham making fun of Jim, though. Like, it's kind of like breaking the fourth wall, making fun of Jim Gordon. That was great.
Yes.
Come on, Jim. Beat me up a little. I thought angry was your natural state.
Yes.
And then going in and just, like, punching the dancers. Like, why are you punching the dancers, Jim? Settle down. You don't need to punch the dancers.
So great, man. It's so stupid, but it's so good. And then of course the lion in the room, freaking Hugo Strange. Oh my God.
Yes, he's coming in full force.
So good, like so dark, like that's a good villain, which is weird because I'm like not expecting such a good villain in Gotham where last half season we were dealing with dude from the Cape.
Galavan.
I wasn't expecting just genuine good villain, the one you love to hate. She didn't have that in Fish. You didn't have it with Dollmaker. You didn't have it with Galavan. But yeah, Hugo Strange comes in and just like chews up the scenery in the best way, man.
He's awesome.
Oh.
I'm a fan.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm completely good with Hugo Strange.
We got a Crane name drop, so apparently he stole that formula to use in his quote-unquote therapies. Which I'm glad we got. Hey, we got Carol Kane back. As you know, even though she's dead, she was back with a giant pile of goulash or something. I don't know what was happening there, but
yeah, it was a little weird.
Yeah, it was Crane's formula.
Yeah,
in the Penguin's brain. So that combination, that's what you get, I guess.
Mom and lots of goulash.
Why do you have ice cream?
Guy was good too.
Why do you have ice cream?
Why don't I have ice cream? As he's getting dragged off my favorite line. I bet it tastes delicious.
Oh, this episode is so wacky and fun. And thank you, Gotham. Thank you for getting back on track.
Right? This is.
I give all the credit to Mr. Cupcake.
Yeah, Mr. Cupcake just absolutely just dominated Gotham. I want a Mr. Cupcake TV show. I will watch that, record it, and watch it like 3 or 4 times a week. I want Mr. Cupcake's Fight Club, just all the time. I want this shit live streamed on Twitch. Like,
Live streamed on Twitch, yes.
so, all right, Gotham, great job. Keep it up. Seriously, and this next episode, apparently, because my mother-in-law watched it, she says it's really good. In fact, it's still fun. So I'm like, all right, cool. Have
Good.
full Riddler.
Oh, I only have one more note. Crazy Ed. I think we're getting a full Riddler next episode.
Oh yeah, just full blown. Oh, Gotham gets the feels too.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Gotham feels. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, right. Gotham has the feels. S.H.I.E.L.D. has the feels. Jeez, man.
It's gonna be an interesting week next week.
Yeah, right. You know what show didn't have the feels this week?
Anyway, Crazy Ed. Super
Crazy
paranoid about everything.
We're gonna play a little man.
It's like, I don't think he's trying to. Okay, Ed. Yeah, go ahead.
What? All right, let's just do it. Yeah, let's just go full Riddler.
Let's go full Riddler. Let's do this.
All right. So you know what show didn't have the feels this week?
No
Better
feels
Call
in Better Call Saul?
No feels in Better Call Saul. Well, kind of feels. You still feel for Mike, like.
I feel for Mike.
Not
Poor
Steve.
Mike.
His granddaughter, because, well, yeah. Though we got Tio.
We do get Tio.
Yes.
He walked in. Like, I saw him walking in. I was like, oh crap.
It's like
We've been talking about Tuco and Gus.
Yeah, right.
Another Salamanca.
I completely neglected Tio, and I'm watching it last night while I'm playing Final Fantasy, and I hear his voice, and I'm like,
Hector Salamanca.
oh my god.
It's like, oh crap, Mike. You should have just shot him.
Yeah, right. A long way for and then Hector shows up. She's like, oh yeah. Shit's getting real.
Buddy. He'll give you $5,000 for your trouble. You can just see Mike like, oh crap.
Like, he had that look of, I know I can't win this. It would be smart of me to take the money, but
it's not how I roll. I do not want to go out of jail.
yeah, because that would be a very bad idea. I do like how his uncle's like, yeah, he'll serve battery. He's good.
Yeah, he'll serve that. He deserves that. But no gun.
No.
No gun. No gun.
No gun. So, did Saul sleep with the intern girl? I'm confused on how that one was supposed to play out, because it certainly felt like they were sleeping together when he closed the office door.
What? Oh, no. No.
Are you sure?
I am positive.
I don't think so. I think I think the "are we doing this or not" followed by a closed door typically indicates
They were going over the stupid report. No, there's nothing going on there.
really think that they were sleeping. That they too, bang.
No, I do not think that's right. I do not think that at all.
But so yeah, poor Kim.
Poor Kim. She's trying.
Also, F you all, HHM. Every single one of you freaking partners suck. You're so evil.
You're such D-bags.
Such D-bags.
And
oh my god.
Is it a thing that they work in the dark in dock storage, or why are they working in the dark? I don't understand.
Yeah, you would think in document review where you have to review documents.
I mean, they all have the little desk lamps, but
it wouldn't
is that a thing, or is that just an aesthetic that they're doing for the show to make it portray how miserable it truly is down there?
Yes, a proposal, Dale. Exactly. An indecent proposal. But yeah, it seems like it would be a bad idea to have no lights down in doc review, or a very limited lights when you play shit you're trying to pour over documents.
But yeah, I enjoyed Kim's little storyline here.
Yeah, she's calling
You don't
all.
save me, I save me.
Yes, that was great.
Calling in all her favors, pulling a rabbit out of the hat, but still getting screwed over.
Yeah, and then
If he
the
were.
realization on her face when she finally when she finally sees Chuck for what he really is was like, oh crap, Jimmy was right.
I don't know. Or is Chuck trying to... I mean, Chuck's trying to play her into his side to screw over Jimmy, but...
But Kim is incredibly intelligent, so she's seeing right through this.
We'll see.
As can be with, do I have a future here or what?
Should I just leave? Because
Kim's awesome.
she is awesome. She deserves better.
Yes, she does. By far.
And they powered down the entire building for Chuck to come in. Chuck. Let's talk about that cold open with Chuck.
Yeah.
'Cause-
He's married. So, I mean, there's that.
Yeah, and the episode title is Rebecca. And Rebecca was only in the cold open, but she still got, the title of the episode. There's got to be some...
Like the Scheidel.
The Scheidel. The title of the episode. So there's got to be some significance there.
Yeah.
They didn't give us much.
No. But
I'm sure it leads to his mental breakdown somehow.
Yeah, absolutely. Because he goes from fully functional normal human being to, wearing freaking astronaut blankets underneath his suit.
And I don't know. Was it Jimmy's fault?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, and again, I'm just thinking that Jimmy's a giant horn dog. Did he take Rebecca from her? They had a chemistry. Oh, they had a chemistry.
I thought the lawyer jokes. He was delightful.
It was very delightful. All of the lawyers.
I enjoyed the lawyer jokes. They're great.
How many lawyers does it take to change a light bulb? 3. 1 to climb the ladder, 1 to shake the ladder, and 1 to sue the ladder company.
It's the difference between a lawyer and 3 million sperm. One has a chance to become a human being. But
1 in 300 million has a chance.
Oh, they were good. They were good.
They were.
I'm sure they went to the internet for those.
Right. Some poor intern had to Google lawyer jokes. Right.
Find the best ones. They have to be ones that Jimmy would think is funny, so they got to be good. A little cheesy because they're supposed to be, but
yeah.
But yeah.
So, man.
There was a lot of, I don't know, that there's something in that cold open that they were telling us, but I don't know what it was. But something important happened there.
Yeah.
Clearly, because they showed it to us, but also there was just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. You just get that feeling. But that's just how it is with this show. That's what makes this show so smart.
I mean, they did it a lot in season 1 where they would have the cold open of like Slippin' Jimmy days and then going full circle on how he became that. So it'll pay off just getting to that point.
Excuse me.
Any other notes?
Beanie Baby Bribe, just because I like alliteration.
Yeah, there we go.
What are you doing? What are you doing? That's a bribe. No, it's called finesse. What do you think finesse means? I apologize for my associate. Fine. Thursday, 2:30. The 14th. That's in a month.
Yeah.
We'll take it. I hate my babysitter so much. Hey, Mike, what the heck happened to you, man?
Yeah, right.
Mike just looks at him. Right. Well, this is my babysitter, and this is my grandpa.
Yeah, this is my babysitter. This is my grandpa. It's so great. I heard
Loved
that a
it.
bunch of, like, especially with his lines, a bunch of them are improv. So I'm wondering how many are written and how many Bob Odenkirk just goes off the rails with. Because that seems like it would be that seems like a Bob Odenkirk line right there. Like that
Probably.
just screams like Mr. Show level, you know.
And perhaps the whole squat cobbler conversation.
Yeah.
At least the 15 other names for it.
Yeah, right. It just seems like that's the kind of thing that he would do with it.
All right. But no, it was a good episode. It was pacing slowed down a bit. Yeah. Yeah.
Which is low, but still, I mean,
It's the lowest. It was the weekest of the season so far, but it's a middle episode. It always perhaps dips down.
12 episodes this season.
I think there's 10, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, because we got it was 12. Oh well.
Last season there were 9. I thought we were getting 10 this season, but I could be wrong.
All right. So on that note, we're gonna go ahead and play a quick break from our sponsor over at Amazon or Amazon. Just as a reminder, if you go over to geek-io.net/spoiler show, you can buy the entire seasons of most of our shows through our affiliate links in the show notes for every single episode that I post, because I could not. I'm sorry about last week, folks. It just magically disappeared from the internet because even I have standards, and it got so bad that I could not salvage that.
There were technical difficulties with the recording, and
yeah, and magically it just somehow got disappeared from YouTube too. I don't know how that happened.
Oh, the YouTube one was too not good enough to keep either.
No, it was all complete and total garbage. You sounded like you were in a bathroom the entire time.
Maybe I was.
The clips sounded like they were playing 3 or 4 times over. It was so bad. So I deeply apologize, and it was all entirely my fault that last week's show didn't come up. But like I said, even I have standards. So, like I said, we're going to take a quick break. You go click on our links over on geek-io.net/spoiler show. No, it doesn't cost you any extra. A little bit comes back to us. And then, or you just go to, you know what? I'm not going to tell you where to go. I'm going to let this play. Be right back.
Hello, dear listeners. Here at Geek.io, we're always happy to give some support to the little person. So today I'd like to let you know about a small internet startup called Amazon.com. Go to geek-io.net/Amazon to check out their large catalogues of books and magazines. I believe they may have some other items for sale too, records and videotapes perhaps. Using geek-io.net/Amazon lets them know you discovered them through us, and I'll throw a few pennies our way. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. Moving this around a little bit because I realized on the Hangouts, the web URL is completely covered. So, all right. No longer talking about Better Call Saul.
No, we're not. We're done.
Yes.
Also, Jimmy and Chuck's dad. I don't know if that story was true entirely, but
yeah, it seems like Chuck made that one up.
it's interesting.
All right. So we are going to go ahead and head on into our challenge shows where we kind of just talk about stuff.
Stuff and things. I didn't watch any shows, but I watched some movies.
Oh, what'd you watch?
All right, so I took Bella to see Zootopia.
Okay, yeah, all right.
And,
so we're going to get this part of the show to Zootopia. So it'll be a large screen spoiler show, folks, for a couple seconds.
And I also watched The Martian. I read the book, I finished the book, and then I hit up Redbox, got The Martian. Excellent movie.
Good.
And Ex Machina on Amazon Prime, which is an incredible movie. So everyone,
is it full on Prime?
Yeah. Go watch it, dude. It's good. Just go watch it.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely on the list.
It's been one that's on the list, and when I saw it was on Prime, I was like, oh, I need to watch that. And then like a couple weeks later, I finally had the chance to.
I do feel bad because the episode that aired only in Uzbekistan last week, you challenged me to watch something, but I don't remember what it was.
Black Mirror.
Oh, right. All right, I'm gonna log into Netflix and put that on my you right now.
Yes, go watch episode 1 and be disturbed. Well, it may not disturb you. I don't know. You're not
What are
as
you trying
easily
to say?
You're not as easily disturbed as I am, but man, that was messed up. Anyway, yeah.
Oh God, no! Pee Wee's Big Holiday. No, no, no,
Not a Pee Wee fan, huh?
no.
Oh, but speaking of Pee Wee, I did see the next week on Gotham.
Oh yeah, Paul Rubens is in.
Yep.
But yeah, no. There's one. I am legitimately have a phobia of Pee Wee. Just nope. Nope. No,
That's fair.
never going to happen. But so yeah, Zootopia. Speaking of movies speaking of movies, Zootopia. Boy, that movie is the best movie about race relations and gender roles that I've ever seen.
Gender roles, race relations, prejudice. A lot of other things that were way over kids' heads.
Oh yeah, but when they literally pull a Trump quote and put it into the movie, I'm like, oh, yikes! Maybe we should put a temporary ban on all predators coming in. I'm like, they get big.
Holy crap!
Wow!
Yeah.
Wow! I was honestly expecting a Trump lookalike to show up as like a donkey, like seriously looking.
It would be an elephant, though, right?
Yeah, but no, they would have totally made it. Well, if this was a DreamWorks movie, it would have happened.
Oh yeah,
because DreamWorks gives no Fs. Like, but Disney has a slight higher standard.
Slightly, only slightly. What? Okay.
You called Rebecca the shittle. Trying to say
oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
the title character. She got the title.
S.H.I.E.L.D. S.H.I.E.L.D. There we go.
Only one T. Distracted by notes being typed.
Yeah, Google Docs. You're the best and worst thing that's ever happened.
Oh, it's funny because I don't even know where to begin with that movie.
I mean,
I can't even. Is it a movie for kids? Like, can kids appreciate this movie? I mean, I guess at a certain age they can, but Bella got probably nothing out of it. Her takeaway was she thought the lemmings eating the popsicle sticks and then throwing them in the recycle bin was really funny, and that was the only thing she remembered about that movie.
Because my kids have, they kind of got.
But she's 4, by the way.
That I'm not going to get into right now. They got real rude awakenings to racial slurs and things like that, and at least Kia, who's 6 now, instantly caught on to that. She sat on my lap during part of it, and she's like, "They're not being nice." I go, "No, they're not." I go, "Do you know why?" She goes, "Because they're different." I go, "Yeah." She goes, "Like how somebody was to somebody, right?" And I'm not going to get into that personal story on Small Screen Spoiler Show. Oh, wow. Yeah, AJ did the same thing. So yeah, I mean, they get something out of it. Unfortunately, my children did get a rude awakening to race discussions that I was not ready nor prepared to deal with. It's like I came to the realization, I'm like, I would rather have the sex talk than the racist talk any day. But so yeah, Zootopia. I mean, it's a very pretty movie. Like it's super pretty.
Yeah, it was really. I really liked the animation and the way like the fur and the way like each animal moved its own way and
Yes.
had their own characteristics and quirks and stuff. It was just really, really, really solidly done.
Yeah,
Like,
and
I
I
just
just
enjoyed looking at it as much
Oh,
as I enjoyed the story.
and I just don't know what I expected going into it. I'm like, well, I know what I expected. I expected just happy fluffy ice cream time with literal happy fluffy, and I'm like, okay, it's gonna be a
No.
buddy cop movie between a rabbit and a fox, and that's funny. No, 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 no,
no, it's not that.
not in the least. Like you had a little bit of buddy cop, and then the rest just no. So yeah, I mean, to say it, exceeded my expectations. Um, it just I didn't have a lot of expectations going into it, but it just completely shattered any kind of maybe expectations I had.
Yeah, I had some because like you and some other people had already talked about how adult it was, so I had some stuff going in that I thought maybe we just needed to. We were just going to the movies with some friends, and that was the only thing that she could watch at the movie theater. So
Yeah,
that's what we went to go see.
Should have took her to see Deadpool.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that would have been great for her.
Tell Katie about it.
Good Lord. Speaking of things we don't want to explain to our kids.
Yeah, right. Any of Deadpool, any of it. You don't want to explain any of it.
Because but Zootopia, like, it's so much adult humor that you can't appreciate if you don't understand, what's happening. Because I would like laugh out loud at something. Bell's like, "Why is that funny, Dad?"
Oh yeah. The
because
Breaking Bad reference was great.
Oh yeah, the Breaking Bad reference was fantastic. I appreciated that greatly.
Had like 3 or 4 of the dads in the theater laughing out loud with it, and then just like nobody else.
The other dad with me like cackled really loud when that happened.
Like it was me and like 2 other dads in the theater, like just laughed at it. Like, all right, I have kindred spirits somewhere in the theater.
Well, I mean, they'd already had like it was in your mind. They'd already put the image because he's wearing the bright yellow, hazmat suit and everything's blue.
Walter and Jesse, like,
yep. Hope Walter and Jesse got my order right this time. It's like, oh my gosh.
I like the Frozen callback with Alan Tudyk playing the character.
Yes, Alan Tudyk playing the same character. Well.
Mr.
Duke Wesselton.
Mr. Duke Wesselton. It's Weaseltown.
It's Weaselton. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well played.
Great job, Disney. And because I mean they touted this as they're animals, but they're exactly like humans, and then they're pulling in a bunch of human things like all of these exist. I'm like, okay, I can deal with this.
Yes. And the pretend Apple logos that are carrots and so many references to so many things.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, I loved this movie.
The entire Godfather sequence.
Yes. Put him on ice.
Literally. Ice him.
It just genuinely, I genuinely loved this movie.
It was one that definitely sticks with you.
Oh yeah,
I still think about it, and I want to watch it again.
Right.
So,
like, I want to go. I want to go with a pad of paper with me to this.
Take some notes.
Just note like the entire thing. Like I'm like, I wasn't this attached to Inside Out, and freaking.
I'm more attached to Inside Out, but
well, no,
I'm not saying it's better than that one.
On a mind level, I was not this attached to Inside Out. I mean, hindsight, Inside Out still holds just that precious place to me because
still
obviously
makes me cry every time.
It's physically impossible not to cry at that movie.
Every time. Every freaking time. Doesn't matter how many times I've watched that stupid movie.
Damn it, Big Bong.
Stop. Time.
Big Bong, just stop. No. Like every time it comes on screen, I just start getting sad instantly. Whoa. Oh. Now Rachel's singing this song, and I'm going to just have to cut the recording just to go weep.
Who's your friend who likes to play?
Who's the friend who likes to play?
He loves to sing and shout, hooray! Okay.
Okay.
Zootopia.
Zootopia, not Bing Bong. You have Shakira Antelope.
Shakira Antelope. What was her name? Gazelle.
Gazelle. With
Her hips don't lie.
Still didn't lie, which was weird. It was so weird. Like, I'm very confused at a lot of my emotions going through this movie.
For real.
All right.
Like, wait, these are animals.
Yeah, right. Animated animals. Stop it. No.
It's Judy, man. She's, well, I won't say cute because that's their word, but
yeah, it's adorable. It is indeed adorable.
And
don't call a bunny cute because we've discovered that apparently that's racist.
Apparently, I didn't know that.
It's their word. You're not allowed to use that word. That's their word.
And Jason Bateman's performance, voice
Jason
performance, like he killed it, dude. He killed it. It was
Oh my
fantastic.
God. Yes.
Like he breathes incredible life into that character.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the animators did their job too, but
Oh yeah. But yeah, this is the voice, and and again, once upon a time, Jennifer Goodwin.
yeah, she was great too.
Yeah, as Judy, and just like, oh man,
Everyone was great.
Oh yeah, everything. Just Disney again. We are definitely in a new Disney renaissance. Like, there's obviously that they're proving that on every single level they are firing on every single cylinder. I mean, Marvel
Just
movies.
win at everything. Marvel, check. Pixar, check. Disney, check.
Disney, yes.
Star Wars, check. All of them. Just making all of the money and getting all the praise.
Tangled, ever since Tangled, just been on a roll after roll after roll after roll. And man, it makes me very happy to be a Disney fan, and also very sad for my pocketbook.
No, it's getting expensive.
It is.
Too many movies.
Yeah, because
Give
and
Disney
you wanna
all of
go-
my movie, all of my money.
I'm just afraid of Indiana Jones in 2019. All right. So let's
We'll
go ahead
see.
and wrap it up.
So
Contact.
Zootopia is great. Go see it.
Yeah,
we didn't really spoil that much,
No.
except for the Breaking Bad joke. Sorry about that, but it's still awesome. You'll appreciate it when it happens.
You will now be one of the 4 dads or moms that gets the reference. It's like during when I went to see Inside Out, and it was me and one other person that laughed at. Forget it, Jake. It's Cloud Town.
I get that reference.
Like, yay! All right, folks. You can reach the show via email, Twitter, or via email at Twitter. geekio@gmail.com. Twitter and Facebook are both /geekio show. You can give us a call on our Geek Hotline and leave us a voicemail, which I will play on the show. It's 727-489-4335. That is 727-489-GEEK. Bear in mind, folks, I get notifications that people call that number, but I don't have it ringing to an actual line. So leave a voicemail. I will literally never pick up that line. So
there is no way for him to pick it up.
yeah, unless I am in Google Voice on that specific account, I'm never going to pick up that line. So leave a voicemail. I get an MP3 of it. I'll be glad to play it. Those, however, unlike Daryl stuff, I will listen to beforehand just to make sure. Yeah.
You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, no, exactly. With a public-facing phone number, you do never know what you're going to get. All right. Website, of course, once again, is geek-io.net/spoiler show. Go ahead and click on all of our Amazon links over there to support us. Or just head over to geek-io.net/Amazon. Or, of course, help us all out forever and ever. Patreon.com/geekio.
Indeed. Show titles for this small screen spoiler spoiler show. I can say this. I can do this.
You've only been doing this show for over a year now.
Shh. Too many words. How to get the camera dolly in the bullet hole?
You named it.
I know I did. I love alliteration. You know this. People Goo will fix you right up. Daisy is total zen. And then Bang. Gotham got its groove back. You don't need to punch the dancers. Mr. Cupcake's Fight Club. Beanie Baby Bribe. Pee-wee? Nope. And Scheidel.
All right, folks. On that note, we will be back here next Tuesday with more Daredevil, more Gotham, more S.H.I.E.L.D., and apparently more feels.
More feels. And let's hope for more Mr. Cupcake.
Yes.
Probably not, but I want some more Mr. Cupcake.
Cupcake is a recurrent character.
Please let Mr. Cupcake come back. I want more Mr. Cupcake.
Mr. Cupcake. All right, folks. We'll see you next week. Bye. Say bye, Jazz.
Bye.
This has been a podcast of the Geek IO Media Network, where you put your geek in and geek out. For more geeky goodness, head over to geek-io.net. Copyright 2016.